You're watching the HGP Nightly News. The relative of a Regent Street vendor who was killed wants answers from City Hall. The man who is responsible for the killing is out on bail. Javon Vickery reports.
Lance Corporal Gregory Bascom was back in January charged with manslaughter when he made his first court appearance at the Georgetown Magistrates Court. In his statement, Bascom told the police that 34-year-old Marlon Fredericks had escaped from custody just one day after he was beaten and arrested by several city ranks. Bascom was granted $800,000 bail. Nightly News later confirmed that the large sum of bail was posted by the cash-strapped City Hall. The family of Fredericks considers the actions of City Hall to be dishonorable.
How do you feel about the $800,000 being paid by the council for his bail?
When I heard, to tell you the truth, when I heard of that, I was like, that's not true. I can't believe it. But then I realized that that was done. I'm angry. It's not right. How could you think like that? It's as if somebody had committed no crime. Somebody commit a crime, murder, and the next day you use taxpayers' money to bail him out, not a day spent in prison. That's not right. That's not right.
The aunt further stated that although the shooter has faced the courts, she is now hoping that justice will be served when the preliminary inquiry concludes.
We'll be here. The case has started, and I want to ensure that persons look at this case very seriously. I want the persons concerned to look at this case seriously, to see how this helpless, armless young man was murdered by City Constable.
Javon Vickery, HGP Nightly News.
Kristen Backlin will tell you now that on Saturday, Light FM 104.1 will be launching Guyana's newest listening companion on the airwaves with soft, relaxing music along with other features and educational programs being played 24/7.
This radio station is expected to make a big difference on the Guyanese airwaves since it will stand out from the other stations. That's according to the owner of Light FM 104.1, Bobby Vera, who has 40 years in the broadcasting business.
Because of the international mix that we have chosen the soft rock, which is what we call light, hence the name Light FM. And so it tells you the kind of music we play. So the Light, L-I-T-E, is really the format that we're using. Light FM, soft, relaxing music to unwind with. So that is why we chose that, because all of the other stations seem to be competing with each other. And there's a pocket of the marketplace which is still looking for something more than the hip-hop and the reggae and the jump up and wine kind of stuff.
Mr. Vera speaking with Nightly News during an exclusive interview on Friday about his radio station and what it will be offering the populace. He explained that prior to acquiring his radio broadcasting license, since last year much work had to be done to ensure that what he embarked upon would not only be a success, but cater for the different personalities, even those abroad.
We have been broadcasting since last year. We are on apps, we are on cell phones and tablets. We were on the internet, on our website, so people listen to us from all over the world. As a matter of fact, our most listeners, believe it or not, are in Poland. We have a lot of listeners on the net who are in Poland, and they listen daily, they communicate with us daily. So, it's interesting, in fact, to know that at least you get coverage, and it gives us the opportunity to talk a little bit about Guyana and sell Guyana.
According to Mr. Vera, listeners in Guyana are in for a treat since the launching of Guyana's newest listening companion on Saturday will make a difference in their everyday lives by providing more than soothing music on rough days.
So if your day is not going right, join us at the light. If your night is not right, turn on the light. Your day not going bright, turn on the light. So that's the whole idea behind the Light FM.
Reporting for HGP Nightly News, I am Kristen Macklingam.
The Sportscast is ahead.
Planning a cleanup? We can help. Vaughn's Waste Management skip bins can be provided for home renovation projects, yard cleanup, or construction project. It's simple. Step 1, give us a call. Step 2, we put down the bin. Step 3, load it up with all of your junk. Step 4, we take it away. That's simple. Bins are also available in various sizes, so there is no job that is too big or too small. Call Vons Waste Management today at 218-1455.
SNS Supermarket, your one-stop shop for a wide variety of groceries, meats, beverages, cosmetics, auto accessories, and a whole lot more in wholesale and retail quantities. We provide quality products in all your favorite brands, neatly displayed in our spacious aisles. We are conveniently located next to Mahaika Market and at 16 Public Road, Lusignan, Richardtown, East Coast, Demerara, or contact us on 220-1675 or 228-5401. SNS Supermarket, the leading supermarket on the East Coast where you get value for your money.
Krishna Roth Establishment. No job is too small or too large. We specialize in all types of fabricating, machinery, excavator repairs, rice field pumps, and hydraulic hoses. Visit us at Lot 113, Block CC Monrepo, East Coast, Demerara, or call 220-9624, 616-9416, or 619-7880. At Krishna Roth Establishment, no job is too small or too large.
At Chief, we put more in so you'll get more out of your cooking. Whether it's succulent baked fish or chicken, yummy pizza or creamy pasta, flavorful chow mein or tasty veggie dishes, the chief reason is always taste.
Chief brand products, distributed by Ansel McCall Trading Limited.
Mahaika, get ready for 2 days of action when Mahaika Youths in Progress brings to you Mahaika Juve and Wet Fed on Friday 16 March featuring Rubber Wave Jumo, and on Saturday 17 March is the Mahaika Mash and Soca Therapy Part 4 at the Helena Ground. Music by Determined Family, DJ Slaughter, DJ Akilo, and DJ Shatta. Everybody free before 6 p.m. and no authorized vendors. Also, all weapons allowed. Sponsored by Stag, a man's here.
Prospective homeowners, the Central Housing and Plan Authority invites you to their open house event starting Friday, March 9th through March 23rd, 2018. Come down to Perseverance East Bank Demerara Housing Scheme and have a look at our move-in ready, stylish, modern, and affordable duplexes. Our homes afford you endless opportunities to create lifelong memories. So be sure to visit our open house event as we continue to
open minds while opening doors.
Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Colin Abrams with the HGP Sportscast. Colts defeated Cobras and Guardians glided past the Cobras in the Georgetown Amateur Basketball Association knockout tournament. Stanford Howard was there and brings you the action.
Colts on Thursday night pull off an upset over the Cobras. Colts led from the front when they took the first half of the game 50-34. In the second half of the game, the Cobras were looking to redeem themselves, but the Colts were too strong and they took the third and the game 84-60. In the second match of the evening between Guardians and Cobras, it was Guardians from John Ball who took the first quarter 26-9. Cobbers then took the second quarter by a 3-point margin to end the first half. In the second half, the Cobbers came out with intent, but the Guardians came back in the fourth by a 2-point margin to win the game 61-57. Reporting for the HGP Sportscast, I am Stanford Howard.
The GFF Elite League Season 3 continues this weekend with a change in venue for Friday's matches. As the GFF Elite League enters its 8th match week, matches scheduled for Friday will be held at the Georgetown Football Club border due to unplayable conditions at the Tugville venue. However, Sunday's matches will be held at the previously scheduled Ghana Defence Force ground, Kampai in Ghana. Friday's doubleheader will feature New Amsterdam United versus Western Tigers from 18 hours, followed by Malrock FC versus Fruta Conquerors FC at 20 hours. Meanwhile, on Sunday, the Namsel FC will play Victoria Kings at 17:30 hours, and GDF FC will contend with Malrock FC in the feature encounter. In the first of Friday's doubleheaders, New Amsterdam United will seek to have their second victory of the tournament, whilst their opponent, Western Tigers, will be looking to climb to the top of the points table. In the other match, Linden's Malrock FC will be seeking to redeem themselves after a recent lackluster display, while their opponent, Fruta Conquerors, will seek to climb further up from their present third place on the points table. In Sunday's doubleheader, the first match competitor, the Namsel FC, would continue to strive to upkeep their good showing thus far as new entrants to the league, a matter which second-time league club Victoria Kings would not support since the Namsel would be looking to climb above them on the points table. In the second match, GDF FC would aim to maintain their position, while Buxton United FC would be seeking to improve their position at the middle of the table. Sunil Narain, who represents the Lahore Calendars in the Pakistan Super League, has been reported on Thursday for a suspected illegal bowling action during last night's clash between his side and the Quetta Gladiators in Sharjah. Since he is on the warning list as of now, he can be picked on the side and bowl in the tournament. The PSL adheres to the ICC's regulations with respect to illegal bowling actions, which states that if a player is reported while on the warning list, he will be suspended from bowling in the tournament. Thereafter, he can be picked in the side. And moving on, the White Ferns dismantled the Women World T20 champions in the second T20 match in New Zealand. Stanford has more.
Skipper Stephanie Taylor elected to field first against the White Ferns. Opener Devini and skipper Bates laid the groundwork for the White Ferns before Shamala Carnell took the first wicket of the skipper Bates, leaving New Zealand on 33 for 1. A partnership between Martin that struck a 42 runs off 65 balls, and Sarwati notched up 71 off 42. Together, they put on a 124-run stand to get White Ferns to 186 off their 20 overs. In reply, the Windies women fell flat in the chase. At one stage, they were 30 for 2 and 69 for 7. With no players scoring in their 20s, the Windies women fell way short of their ground, giving the White Ferns the win. Reporting for the HGP Sportscast, I am Stanford Howard.
Thank you, Stanford. Venus Williams registered a straight set over Carla Suarez Navarro to reach the semi-finals of BPN Paribas Open in California. Venus Williams, who defeated her sister just days ago, seemed to be on fire at Indian Wells. This time, she defeated Carla Suarez Navarro to reach the semi-finals. The 7-time Grand Slam champion won 6-3, 6-2 in just 71 minutes. Williams, ranked 8th in the world, hit 5 aces as she beat the Spaniard for the 4th consecutive time. The American will play Daria Kasatina next, after the Russian, ranked 19th in the world, thrashed former world number 1 Angelique Kerber 6-0, 6-2. Kerber, now 10th in the world, could not create a breakpoint opportunity as Kasatina won in 58 minutes. Kasatkina has already beaten U.S. Open champion Sloane Stephens and world number 2 Caroline Wozniak at the event. And that has brought us to the end of this edition of the HGP Sportscast. Before we go, remember, life is like a sport. Always remember to play fair. Have an enjoyable weekend. Goodbye.
Text Troy Dottie Cordis was not a thief. Family wants justice, thorough investigation. NISIL appoints new Gaisuku board. Cabinet still discussing the issue. Bad timing, says Minister Harmon. And Jack Dew supports 2 terms for president. Did not rule out running for a 3rd term. Those were our major headlines. For these stories and more, please go to our website. It's www.hgptv.com. I'm Travis Chase. Please join Royd and James Saturday and Sunday for the Week in Review, and I'll see you right back here on Monday. Goodbye now.